right before the final item boxes, it's really hard to do, but going through that grass section will save you so much time and allow you to pass so many players. I really want to see more players use that to their full maximum potential. But right now we're seeing the Shy Guy has triple shrooms, avoids the Goombas, and this is going to be Monkey King 702 on the screen now. Hopefully this Shy Guy can get around the competition in 10th place. Unfortunately pops that mushroom and has a little bit too much power, bumps the wall, but still only the first lap. Pops one more mushroom, doing a great job with this item control, not popping these all at the same time. Oh, hits the wall one more time, but still has another mushroom to get themselves back up to top speed.
Look at Big B trying his best to ride out the wave of that track before falling off. Has to be careful of the triple greens in front of him. And I gotta think that might be Morzilla if memory doesn't serve me as my enemy.
Yeah, no, Morzilla, one of those competitors who just made it into Grand Finals last week. We're hopefully going to see him in Grand Finals again, but we'll see how he competes here tonight. Big B, though, in that goes, throws back those two greens, and now has another very strong item. And now you're seeing it whenever you're having these very strong items. Oh, my, Zobgo gonna get smart bounce back with his own green, avoids those stars because of his invincibility frames from hitting himself with the green. He's going to have this red shell in hand and hopefully be able to utilize it to its full potential. And then here is Blackout, another competitor who has just grown so much, coming here week after week and really showing off how much they know about this game.
Now, right now you got Blackout, who's also been a pretty much prominent figure within SNS. But right now, a shot captain. That's going to disrupt a lot of players, but it looks like someone dodged, and I think that was Morzilla, who did dodge the bullet bill. Now he's in third, goes for the double. There's a blue shell in play.
Now, having a single shroom, will they be able to use it to pass first place? I do not know.
Oh,
Jadex gets hit. Oh no, and so does Morzilla, and that's going to allow Ankles to grab first place without a contesting player to stop him.
And right now, Ankles is just being a dominant force with that Daisy rocking it out. I know that's one of his favorite characters, one of mine too.
Yeah, I mean, like I talked about, you don't need to play the meta loadouts. You just need to be proficient with the carts that you know how to race with. Because like you're seeing with Ankles, like you've seen with a lot of other, racers, Shy Guys and otherwise, you can win and get first place as long as you know the shortcuts and know these tracks.
Absolutely. I mean, like, knowing the shortcuts, especially the no item shortcuts, that's what's really going to help push you over the edge versus a lot of these other competitors. If you don't know where they're at or how to perform them, there's a lot of tutorials online. You can ask some of us. We know how to do it. Majority of them, if not almost all of them, at some degree. Are we perfect at it? No.
But still, just knowing where they are, trying to attempt it, like we saw with Donut Plains 3, and being able to, gain back and really trim off like 2 seconds off your lap time, that is absolutely huge in a game like this where you're trying to, space yourself out and gain back time and get around the competition, where a lot of these players don't know where these shortcuts are, where these no item shortcuts are. And as long as you're practicing and learning them, you're going to see yourself improve so much more. But we're going to be starting off on Dario in Mute City.
Nice idea. Go for the coins. That increases your top speed when you max out at 10. You gotta get the drift going though. You didn't get the drift off that first turn, but it's all right. Lap one, very early.
Yes, and the one thing about Mute City is that it's a pretty difficult track to come back on. You have an insanely strong bullet extension. If you don't know what a bullet extension is, it's a certain part of the track that allows the bullet build to extend itself to the full 15 seconds of its runtime. So honestly, if you're able to pop that bullet bill at the exactly right time, you'll be able to take away first place really, really easily. But at the same time, Mute City is another track that you have to keep racing. You cannot go back, grab some strong items. You're gonna have a really hard time to catch back up.
I know Blackout's been trying to talk to some of the other SNS players on multiple social medias like YouTube or whatnot, or Instagram, or at least I've been seeing him reach out to some players. And I know he's been looking at past VODs because I'm noticing he's knowing where all these shortcuts are versus the last few times I've seen him, he hasn't really performed them as much. So you can see the improvement that he's been performing these last few SNSs.
Yeah, and that could be said for any competitor here as well who comes week after week and is really trying to learn the game. Blackout's a great, excellent example. As when he started coming here, getting as a shot comes down and a blue shell, going for that first place racer, which is going to be Jadex. with any one of these racers, if you keep on practicing and learning, Blackout being a great example, starting off, didn't know really much about this game, but still practiced it, gotten a lot better, and really has improved in putting themselves up in the top of the standings.
Looks like Jadex dragged out Zongo, I believe, but now he's pretty much got nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, wanted to get rid of the green!
Oh, he grabs a star on the ground. He's going to be able to slam in.
He got lucky with that star, because it's like, why'd you get rid of the green?
That is absolutely the luckiest play I've ever seen in Mario Kart. Being able to get hit by a red shell, bounce into a star, and be able to grab. Oh, no, not first place. Jadex is going to grab that instead.
What happened to Ankles then? He took the cut. I thought he was in first.
Same. I was about to go on a whole cool tangent thing, being like, he flipped into the star, grabbed first place. Never mind. That's going to be Jadex who grabs that first place spot. Another very great racer in his own right.
Zongo was very close, but unfortunately, he had nothing to stop that red. Nothing he can do.
No, it's one of those
I
things.
could have wall dodged, but that would have been a difficult task.
Oh yeah, wall dodging is one of those things that you can learn as long as you're practicing it. And basically how you do that, you really want to, you counter hop to make sure that the red shell is going to hit the wall instead of your cart. So like if you're turning like this, you want to counter hop, hit the wall so that the red shell hits the wall as well.
To time that, the frame window for that is very, very small.
Yes. Extremely small. It's really hard to do. Sometimes it's just luck. Other times you just understand the timing of it. It's one of those things you got to just practice online with. But we're going to be going to Electra Dome.
I'm still going to call it Dome regardless if it's Dome. I don't blame you.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. Electra Dome, Electra Dome. It's literally the same thing. I don't you know, it's like Sherbet Land.
You know what the problem is? It's because there's a disco ball.
Yeah, true. And the cool thing about this track, I also love like the rocking out piranha plants there with the disco ball. This entire track is aesthetically amazing, especially like whoa, Achilles getting shot in the Achilles tendon.
Bro, why try to have a heart attack in like race 3?
Yeah, that was very, very close to running off the track.
I'm not even playing.
Oh, avoids Morzilla's back there. Gonna be able to grab a single item box. Really great play. If you don't have the opportunity for the double, grab a single. Have some sort of protection so that you can get through the next item box very easily.
Right now, Morzilla's power plant ended, but he doesn't have a lot of coins. He needs to collect some of that if he wants to stay in the same competition wavelength as some of the other competitors here, like Zongo, for example.
Yeah, exactly. And also, one of the biggest things, grabbing those 10 coins.
Oh,
what?
Wait, no. It didn't register.
It didn't?
No, because he's still in front. It's opposed in front. That should got hit.
Yeah, Nintendo netcode there. Amazing work, at least. And then you're seeing Blackout hitting that person in front of him, grabbing that second place spot from him. Like I was talking about before, like Blackout and Ankles have, that 10 coins, like you see in that bottom left corner, that gives you a 2.5% speed boost. So if you're just driving straight in a straight line, you are going 2.5% faster than the competitor behind you.
He activated the horn a little too late. Like it still went off, but he already got hit.
Maybe he ran into a banana. That's what I was thinking. What happened there?
I don't know. Like maybe he did run into something that was on the floor, or maybe the red did something. Wait, if he activated the horn, wouldn't that banana been destroyed?
Maybe he did it like right after he got hit by the banana because he was looking at his back camera. So
he's getting hit by a blue.
Oh
no, he has a second horn.
What is going? You saw the horn in 5th, and you saw the horn with Ankles, and now he's gonna have a banana for defense in hand. But Big B right behind him has everything he needs to try to take him out, but bumps the wall a little bit. That's gonna make him lose a lot of time.
Not the chance.
Yeah, not a great play. With Ankles having such a substantial lead, he could have grabbed another red shell to try and take him down, especially only having a coin in hand. Ankles could have lost that race very easily.
Oh yeah, this could have been a different story, or at least a more close spot battle. But either way, congrats to Ankles getting another first place.
Yeah, I mean, really, we're seeing out of every qualifier just like one racer taking over and not being able to be contested.
Well, I wouldn't say that too much because F-Zero is a little bit more contested battle.
Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Zongo and Jadex and Ankles.
True. I mean, and I'm more related to like the point total. You know,
okay,
it's just
Pointello
like,
is a different story.
Exactly. But you're right. I mean, Mute City, that was absolutely bonkers. That was just an absolute nail biter of a finish. But literally with points, it's just been insane. You're seeing it 60-60. Unfortunately, there's no 60 in this one. Unfortunately, that would have been cool. Right across the board, 60-60-60. That would have been pretty cool. But unfortunately, no one's going to be able to grab that in this one as we're going to Mario Kart Stadium. Funny Name's favorite track.
The funny special is what I like to call it.
What's funny about this track, Bonnie? What's funny about it?
Because funny never gets contested.
True.
Not in this track anyways. He always somehow ends up dominant.
Yeah, and also with this track, you have to realize there is a no-item shortcut at the very beginning of the track. You can go right through the grass, but we're going to be starting on Monkey King 702 one more time with the Shy Guy loadout looking fabulous. And we got the score total in the top right corner.
I wonder if he's a fan of One Piece, because ain't Luffy from One Piece like Monkey D. Luffy?
Yeah. Honestly, possibility.
And he's trying to be the Pirate King, so Monkey King.
That's a possibility. I could absolutely see that. Daddy-O now with the Toad loadout along with the Cruiser. He's unfortunately going to be drifting into the off-road, losing their top speed, and now also, unfortunately, doesn't get that drift either. Frex, the T-Rex, in 9th place, and now Sloppy Gunner in 6th.
Sloppy Gunner is about to be Beyblading like so many people right here. As he gets to Luigi, does he angle it out? No, but he is taking the no-item shortcut. Because unfortunately, it didn't go exactly as planned as he gets dragged out as well. He got it twice.
That is brutal, especially with the double green shell spinorinos and getting dragged right after it.
Down.
Oh, this is going to be rough, especially with only 5 points. He's going to have to work his way up, and look at that shock done by Ankles. We saw it on the screen. Achilles and everyone in front of him is not going to have an item until this item box. Zovko grabs the double item box right side. He's going to have 2 shrooms, opts to go off the ramp, doesn't go through, actually does go through the shortcut, a little bit of a longer route.
Gotta be careful, there's a green in front of him, there's a boomerang behind him. There it is. They both daisies got hit, I just realized.
That is...
He got hit again, Zovko gets the hit twice with that boomerang.
That is really rough, and Ankle is the one who activated the shock all the way down to 5th place. Jadex now has to be careful. Grabs the first shroom on the ground, opts to not take the other one, goes up to 10 coins. Competitor in front of him grabs that mushroom on the ground, has a coin in hand. Opts to not go for the double item box. Big B in 1st place.
Blue shell is happening. I don't know if he'll connect anyone. He hits Jadex, but Jadex unfortunately didn't get the registered hit against him.
Yeah, and Jadex probably did the right thing right when he used that mushroom, had a red shell, used it for defense, and was able to get that 1st place finish.
That was kind of a little bit of a tough situation for Big B. I thought maybe because we know what Jadex had, obviously he doesn't, I thought maybe he might have gone wide to see if he could try to snipe out Jadex or to force him to use the shroom that he had in hand.
Potentially. That's the cool thing about the game, right? You have different strategies that you can take. You can go wide, try and allow the person behind you to take out the person in front of them, do your dirty work for you, and allow yourself to get first. And then, honestly, what a great qualifier, though, at that. A lot of closely contested races in this one.
And let's see the replay of all those races that we've just mentioned. You can see here, unfortunately, the back snipe against Zovko. He's just the unfortunate recipient of getting hit by a lot of things.
He really is. He's got that Zovko luck, and I'm not even joking about it. Sloppy Gunner also having some really bad luck.
Right here, by some miracle, I don't know how he gets this. I don't even know how he doesn't win that race.
I think he fell off. I am going to bet that he fell off on that track.
And then we saw that thing. I think he did hit some on the ground, but he was able to stop the red. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, it was pretty insane. Pretty insane plays here. I mean, that was the first time I've ever seen a person like throw their protection forward